Good afternoon. My name is A.Green, and I will be presenting my occasional speech about my life and what I would like to accomplish. Um, Growing up, I didn't grow up in a two-parent home. I grew up with a single mother and another sister, and I watched my mom do everything on her own. I went to college. I graduated high school in 2013 with honors, and I went to Richard Bland College of Women Mary. I went there for about 3 years, got my associate's degree in science, and I came back home and I started working. Didn't go back. I actually did go back to school. I went to ODU, but I didn't like ODU. So I dropped out of school, and I was working two jobs, trying to provide for myself. Around the end of August 2017, I had found out I was pregnant. I was in a relationship with a guy, and everything was well. Everything was good. Our relationship was going good. He wanted another baby because he already had one, so this will be our first child together. My first child, his second. So I thought everything was going to be great. I thought we was going to get in a place together. I thought that we was going to be a team. But hey, it doesn't work out that way. I actually had my daughter April 18, 2018. And my life has made a drastic change for the better. I ended up being a single mom, which is fine. Everyone goes through it. I watched my mom be a single mom, so I knew it was nothing for me. I have a great support system when it comes to my daughter. I'm also a full-time worker. I work full-time. I'm in school full-time, and I'm a mother. So, that speaks for itself. Let's see. After I had my daughter, I went through postpartum depression really bad. I almost jumped off of a bridge, and these two policemen stopped me. I was in shock myself. I couldn't believe that I actually almost killed myself. I never thought that I would ever be in that position where I thought that killing myself would be an answer, especially with just having a newborn. I felt like I was being so selfish. And this was after the fact. This is after the fact. After I was out of my days. It was like I didn't have control I didn't have control of my mind, my body. It was like I wasn't here. It felt like I was overtaken by a spirit. I don't know. But I just know that it's something that I would never, ever want women to go through, because it puts you in a dark place, brings you down, brings a lot of emotions that you never even thought you had. But being that I had a praying mom and a praying grandmother, I got through that. Seeing my daughter visiting me at the hospital snapped me out of my days. It showed me that, Alanda, you really have something to live for. You have to be a leader for her. You have to walk in a great path so that she could follow your footsteps. And I snapped out of my days. My daughter was cooing at me. She was like 2 months old. And she was just staring in my eyes. And my eyes were puffy, shut, closed, but I could still see her. And she was just looking at me. And she just cool. She was like, cool. Just cooing at me, like talking to me. And I couldn't believe it. My mother was in shock because 2 months old, is talking, And that validated right there that I needed to snap out of whatever days I was in. I had to snap out of it. And ever since that day, my mind has completely changed. My thought about life has completely changed. I take things more serious now because it's a lot of things happening in this world now that we are not even in control of. A goal that I would like to reach, a goal that I would like to accomplish is me becoming a pharmacist. I want to create a medicine that cures a disease. I want to help children that are not, they don't know what their diagnosis is. I want to create medicine that'll benefit in the future. It will go a long way in the future. I'm not sure what I would like to cure just yet, but that's a prime example of why I would like to visit different countries, because it's a lot of sicknesses and diseases and things in Africa, most definitely in Africa. I always wanted to visit Africa to see what I could get out of Africa. I wanted to take a class in Africa, study abroad in Africa, so that I could learn more about my homeland, my culture, learn more about the sicknesses and diseases that they go through there throughout the years, different regions. I would just like to be a part of that, because I feel like in the future, Africa is the future. I really feel like Africa is the future. It's a lot of more advanced things that they have there that America wants now, and it's a lot of history in Africa. So studying abroad would definitely push me, would definitely be great. It would definitely work. Going back to after I had my daughter, I tried to keep myself busy. I work full-time now. I deal with pharmacy claims, which is a coincidence because I want to be a pharmacy. So now I'm learning about all the different type of medications. I'm learning about all the different strengths, what medicine can do, what can it not do. So that was kind of a great step for me, personally. I tried to keep myself busy, to keep myself out of my thoughts. I created a dance team at my church to keep my mind off of things that I knew I shouldn't have been thinking about. I went through a bit heartbreak with my daughter's father. And I had to keep myself busy, because when you give your all to someone and they turn their back on you like you're nothing, it can really hurt. It really hurts. But it helped me grow as a woman. I gained my strength back. I have courage. I have a lot of wisdom now. Sometimes I shock myself, but I'm just glad things happened the way that they did, And I'm glad that I'm back on the right track. I'm glad that I'm back in school, working towards my degree. I only have 2 years left, before I go to pharmacy school. But I just needed something that I knew that I could hold on to. Something that I could say that I did for my daughter, And every day I wake up, I'll try to think of something new that I can do. Alanda, what can we do today? What can we accomplish today? Any ideas that I have, I write down. Go back, look at it, make note of this, make note of that, scratch that out. Because it's so much it's so many great opportunities out here. And you have to set yourself at a good pace. You have to have some type of discipline to get where you want to go. I want to make investment in different companies. I want to start nonprofit organization for children, homeless people, children who are motherless, children who are fatherless, children who are being abused. Ever since I had my daughter, I've had a passion to do stuff for other children. And to mothers out there that are indecisive about their next move, their next decision about what they want to do, it's okay to be indecisive. I'm not going to say we have a lot of time, because we never know when our time is going to end. But anytime that you have an idea or you have a goal that you want to accomplish, do it. Write it down. Stick it somewhere that you'll be able to see it every day, because then that will push you to keep going. It'll push you to keep going. It'll push you to make a better life for your children. You don't even have to be a parent to set a goal. You know, write it down, jot it down, place it somewhere that you will see it every day and it will be in your mind every day. That way you will know, hey, I can do this. I'm going to achieve my goal. Thank you guys. You guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed my speech.